Daily Journal sports editor Steve Souce alongside Momence head football coach Matt Fox. Well, I mean, obviously the question on most people's lips is how do you go about replacing your standout running back DeAndre Wright from last year?
Well, I mean, it's going to be hard to replace him, obviously, and I don't think you do. DC, after DeAndre, so it's going to be tough. But at the same time, I think we've got some capable players, some players that have a lot of experience. Tony Greenwood and Anthony Reeves, I think are going to play a lot of tailback for us this year. I think we're going to be able to throw the ball a little bit more, so that'll take some pressure off them. And I like the way our offensive line looks. They've been, we got a lot of guys back, and I think that's going to be a foundation we can build on, and hopefully, like I said, be a little bit more balanced and move the ball around a little bit more than what we did last year.
You feel like that opens up the energy for maybe some guys around here that didn't have an opportunity to do a lot offensively last year? Are they welcoming the additional responsibilities that are obviously going to be asked of them?
Absolutely. I mean, we've got guys that in the past, they knew that we were going to hand the ball with DeAndre 25 to 35 times a game, and they had limited touches, and this year it's kind of open that we're going to base our offense more on the dictation of whatever the defense gives us, as opposed to last year of always trying to figure out ways to get him the ball, and that's going to allow us to, like I said, be more balanced. And there's a lot more guys that they're absolutely stepping up and realizing if I do my part, I don't have to tote the load, but if I carry my part of the load, then we could be pretty good offensively.
Defensively, I mean, always a challenge for whoever's playing defense in the Sangamon Valley Conference. How do you feel like that unit's shaping up so far?
I mean, we got a lot of guys back on defense too. We got 4 of our starting linebackers back. We've got a couple defensive linemen and 2 of our DBs back. So we're excited about what they can do, and we're not the biggest defense, but we feel real good about our defensive team speed. We got a lot of guys who run real well. Pretty physical, so and there's a lot of them that have played 10 games or started 10 games for us last year, and that just puts us that much farther ahead this year with what their knowledge is, what they know, what we're able to implement, what we're able to put in, and different things that we're able to run. So yeah, I mean, it's I think our defense could be another thing. I think our offensive line and our defense are 2 things that we're going to really try to live off of.
Conference-wise this year, obviously the conference from year to year is always real strong. How do you see the league shaping up this year, and how do you think you figure into that mix?
I mean, I have a feeling that right now St. Joe won it last year, and they got quite a few guys back. They lost their tailback and one of their defensive outside linebackers, but they were really good players. But I think you have to put them as the front runner and the favorite. And with Clifton's success and all the guys they got back skill-wise, I think you got to put them up there too. I think those are the 2 teams that everyone's going to right now. You're talking about all the shoes that are chasing, but as far as the rest of us go, I think it's pretty even. But I do like the fact that with DeAndre graduating, a lot of people look at us as maybe having a down year, and I hope we can kind of catch some people and surprise a few people. But overall, St. Joe and Clifton, top of the line, and then the rest of us, like I said, are chasing. But hopefully, like I said, we can catch them.
All right, best of luck this year, Coach, and thanks for joining me.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.